Yeah. Ghost, we make him fly like a ghost. If he want talking the game, the heater gon' turn into toast. If he pull out and we split on, he was just doing a distance. Promise we ain't gon' miss him. His soul gon' fly when we lift him. Bye, good riddance. Why is this hard her feelings? To the top on a mission. I got a shot, take it with precision. You ain't up if you ain't down to get it. Fuck your bob if you ain't vibing with us. No, no, no. Bye, bye, bye. Clock him out. He ain't gon' talk when the Glock is off. You ain't gon' talk when the Glock is off. Headshot, knock him out. Get him, bye, good riddance. Sorry I had to do this. Sorry I'm being a nuisance. I just gotta get it. I'm Mary Jeans on my Louis V for the belt. 2 G's for the belt. Know the heater gon' make him out. Promise the heater gon' make him out. OD niggas know me. I just move along with the hand I throw.
Hi everybody, how are you guys? Let me say hello really quickly. Tammy Martinez, not sure if you're here, but hello, sweetheart. I thought it was set for yesterday. Yeah, I don't know, my days get away from me too. Hey, Sunshine State of Mind. Hi, sweetie. I am not sure if you're still here. Oh, you are here. Okay, cool. Well, I hope you are here. Sorry, you were here a few minutes ago. Sorry. Hey, JJ Manita, how are you? Yes, please hit the like on the way in. Thank you very much. Hey, my Vera, how are you? Give me a call. Okay, I got you. You sure it's gonna be late? Probably, Vera. It's gonna be like 9 o'clock. Well, all right. I'll text you and say, "Are you awake?" If you're awake, then I will call you. Hey, Patty Brunner, my beautiful girl, how are you? Oh, there she goes. Yes, you're here. Hey, Mikey. Hola, mi amor. How are you? Doing well? I hope so. Hi, Gamecock Jenny. How are you, sweetheart? Hey, Missy. How are you, sweetheart? So good to see you. So, hi, everybody. How are you guys? I hope you guys are having a good, what is today? Saturday. Saturday. Hi, everybody. Nice to see you. Happy Saturday. Um, I'm going to do the obligatory makeup first. Might as well get it out of the water. So, I used Juvia's Place. I used the two of the Rebels palettes. I'll show you real quick. I used the Armies and the Mints. So these were the only two palettes I used. Sorry, Patty. Sorry, Vera. I used the Armies. I used actually 3 colors. Or no, I used all 4. I used all 4 actually in this palette. That's what you see on my eyes, the shimmers, everything. I used the 2 mattes, and then I used the 2 shimmers. That's what you see on my eyes. And then I used the mints just for the inner corner. Just show you the mints too. The mints are like greens, but lighter greens. And I used this one right here, if you can see it, this one right here for the inner corner. This is what the mints look like. So I just used like this icy shade right here for the inner corner. But I used the greens just because it's hot, guys. So I have just this little tank top shirt on. Um, and so I decided to go with green eyes because I was wearing a green tank top. You already know. Hi, Welsh. How are you? Thank you. Thank you. You know how I feel about shoulders. I don't like showing my quarterback shoulders. But listen, it's very hot. I can't put these back in the box right now. I'm not gonna keep fighting with them. I'll put them in afterwards. So that is what's on my eyes. Yeah, so that was it. Thank you. Oh, thank you. You guys are very kind, very sweet. I really like green. I never really liked greens too much. Like I colors. Okay, so before I started on YouTube, I really wasn't a color type girl. I was a gold type girl, gold and browns. That was like my everyday go-to. And then on YouTube, I started experimenting more with colors, and I fell in love with purple. Purple is my absolute favorite color to wear. I do like greens. I just like all colors. Blues are my least favorite, if I'm honest. Blues are my least favorite. I always look like Mimi from the Drew Carey show whenever I whenever I wear blues. So I could say that because I can make fun of myself. It's not that serious. But yes. Oh my God, I have all of them. I have the honey, I have the grays, I have all of the rebels. I love them all, the quads. The grays, I love a lot. The silver, oof, love it. So my favorites though, really, is like cool tones. Grays, silvers are my favorite. I was actually gonna use like gray tones and silver, but then I just decided to go with the greens, and I'm happy I did. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mikey. You're very sweet. I'm giving Bratz vibes. Thank you. That's a compliment. Hi, Caddy. How are you, sweetheart? Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Enjoy your weekend, Caddy. Where's my Bliss? I saw my Bliss. Hi, Bliss. How are you? So, guys, I'm hoping my Wi-Fi doesn't be disrespectful. Disrespectful. I am so sorry to anyone who was in my live the other night. Anybody who watched the replay? I did rewatch it and my Wi-Fi was out of control. I sincerely apologize for that. I don't understand. I guess it was the rain. It was storming here and it does affect the Wi-Fi. Nobody's home. Well, no, not nobody. One son is home. All my other sons are working. So it's me, Stormy, and one of my sons who is asleep, which is a good thing because he's not playing his video game because I'm not sure if that affects my Wi-Fi. So let his ass sleep until I'm done with my live and then whatever. So I'm gonna put my glasses on because I already know I can't see what the hell y'all saying. So I chose the wrong Anastasia palette. What did you? So which palette did you choose? I had a lot of them. My favorite was the Sultry palette. I loved that palette. I did like the Riviera palette too. It was a colorful palette. I liked that one. I had almost all of them. The old ones, the long ones that came with the brushes. I had almost all of those. I do have two of the Norvina palettes. Love those so much. So, but which one did you get? You're shopping, Bliss. What the hell are you shopping at this time, girl? Yes, Stormy, Stormy, Stormy. Hi, happy being me. Oh, thank you. I like green. This is just a nice little like baby doll dress type thing. It's cute. So I just wore this. I my quarterback, my strong shoulders. Don't give a fuck. So it's a black palette, volume. Wait, are you talking about the Norvina palette, Welsh? Wait a second. Wait a second. See, you shouldn't have said that, girl. Wait a minute. Let me see. Let me see if this is the one you're talking about. Hold on. Yo, yo, yo. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay. Is this the one you're talking about, Welsh? This one? This is the Norvina. This is the volume 6, but this is the Norvina. I love this one. I got this for my birthday from Shay and Meg. Sorry, you see the handprints on it. Yes. Oh, I love this one. I love this one. Let me try to show you without blinding you guys. I love this one so much. The only thing I'm not really a fan of pressed glitters. This first one is like a jelly consistency. Don't like it too much. This one isn't a glitter. It's a shimmer. It's a like bluish shimmer with like black undertones. It's pretty. These are pressed glitters. The first one is just a white matte. Oop, did I just stick my finger in it? I'm not really, well, okay, this is a pressed glitter. This is a pressed glitter. This is a shimmer and this is a shimmer. So the two pressed glitters I'm not too fond of, but I love this palette so much. Yeah, I think try it again. Sometimes Welsh, first impressions, like I know there were palettes that I tried for the first time and didn't like. And then I tried it again. Sorry, got to clean off my fingerprints. And then I fell in love with it. So I would try it again. I love, sorry, my ring light. You can see it. I love this palette so much. I love you see it, the iridescence of it, the holographic. I love this palette. I love the quality. I love to use it. So maybe just try again. I would try it again. And sometimes not all palettes work for everybody. You know what I mean? Like it may work for me. I may like it and somebody else may not like it. So it doesn't mean that you did something, Vera. I'm gonna go out and buy 5 of them. So sometimes just palettes are not for everybody. You know what I mean? That is also a thing. You have 3 of the 6. I had 3. I also had the purple. I no longer have it. I have the orange and I have the black. but I would love to have all six as well. I love those big palettes. I love them a lot. So, but I would try it again. Vera, I cannot. But I would try it again if I were you, because you have it. Might as well maybe try different colors and see if maybe with a different base, eyeshadow base, and sometimes the base you use makes a difference too. Some bases I use, some of the shadows may just stick there and hard to blend. So I've done that. True, I've done that a few times too. It's such a beautiful looking palette. Maybe try it. Yeah, see, try a different base. You can try a different base. Sometimes some of the bases are too tacky, and when you use it, it just sticks there. So I would try a different base and see if you like them. You know, and see what happens. If you're experimenting, try it without the base so that you could get a feel for the shadows, and then you can basically tell how they work, how they move, and then you could gauge it from there what kind of base you want to use. I do that too. Try to see the shadows on their own, see how they perform. So then I can know if I need a tackier base, if I need a more watery base. You have the orange, purple, and the teal. Oh, I want to see the teal. I want to see the teal. So I want to get a few more. I have a lot of palettes. It's not like I need, people. I don't need it, right? Who needs it? I want it. I want it. I want to get it. So we'll see. I just use the Made by Mitchell concealer for the base. I don't use concealers as base. For me, it's weird. Sometimes my lids are dry. Some people have oily lids. I have dry lids. But what I do is I moisturize my eyelids. I use the Laneige to moisturize my lids, and then I go in with my clean canvas with my Gerard Cosmetics, because any base that I use, it's gonna dry my lids out because my lids are dry. So I moisturize them first, then go in with the base. Concealer, just it creases, my shadows crease because then it becomes too oily throughout the day. So it's like it's hard. I know I need to try the P. Louise too. Sorry guys. Sorry, turned into makeup. Sorry. But I really want to try the P. Louise too. I've heard amazing things. They have the blank canvas. I really want to try that. I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Cloud Foundation. It doesn't look good on me. I'm thinking, why did I buy this? Sometimes you have to exfoliate. I do chemical exfoliations. I don't do physical. I don't like that St. Ides. You remember that? Like the apricot scrub. That shit would just scrub the top layer of my face off. I just use the ordinary, the peel, and I use it once a week. Now I use it twice a week because my face has gotten used to it, especially on my nose. And I just use a chemical exfoliation, and then I just shave my face. With those little eyebrow shavers. Don't go crazy and hurt your face. And I do that, and then I'm good. So don't have to just make it more vibrant and last long. Wait, are you kidding me? You have to use a base before eyeshadow. So yes, Patty Brunner. It is just like priming walls. It kind of is when you think about it. It's setting your base. It's blanking it out. Just like when you prime a wall, you'll put like a white primer so that the wall is just a blank canvas to start painting. It's kind of the same concept with eyeshadow. It just gives you a more even starting point. Don't have, oh yes, that's what she said. Yeah, my lids are so dry. It's so weird. Other people are like, oh, I have oily lids. No, my shits are as dry as the Sahara. So I have to moisturize first. It's weird. Or any base I put is gonna look all crackly and my shadow is gonna look gross. So I moisturize, then the base just goes on smooth and it's just so nice. Anyway, okay. Oh, yes, I watch him. I watch him for his skincare tips. I watch him all the time. I watch Robert and James Welsh. Robert Welsh is the makeup, and then James is like the skincare. So I watch a lot of people about their skincare. I watch the guy who's good with hair care and stuff. I watch all of that. It's important to me. So I watch all of that. I'm not an expert. I'm not here saying I'm an expert, but I'm trying to take better care of my hair. Hiram is someone that is he was in Hawaii. I'm not sure if he still lives in Hawaii, but he isn't a skincare expert. He actually works. in that. So he's amazing, tells you what skincare brands are the best, which suck, which are harmful to your skin, all these things. He's amazing. I don't even know if I could link him. Somebody probably can. He's amazing. I watch him. So yeah. So okay. So I'm not gonna be on too long. I did a live and it was sucky. I still didn't tag Wildflower Tea. I showed her video. Um, if I could link her, let me link her now to give her credit for it. She did a great video. She's done a couple, excuse me, of great videos. Let me see. Okay, got it. Let me just share it with you guys. Um, Jessica Kent did a video where Jason is incarcerated. Sorry, my volume was up. It wasn't sucky. Thank you, JJ. I just felt really bad because the quality was crazy. And I feel bad when that happens for you guys because I don't want you guys to be sitting with dead air. And I sincerely apologize for that. I really had no idea why it was acting that way. Until 4 years ago, I had no idea what a primer or base was. Used eyeliner for my brows, no contour. I didn't either. I used those little eyeshadow palettes with the applicators. I still use those eyeshadow applicators for shimmers. I remember when I used to do nail art, I used to spend a lot of money on nail art brushes, and I used to come across makeup brushes, and I used to be like, I'm not buying makeup brushes. What? Now I can't imagine my life without makeup brushes. It's crazy how things have changed in like 4 years. But I was the same way. And I'm in my 40s. Like, what the hell? My makeup bag was a small pencil case. Now I need a truck. Girl, me too. I had like maybe 2 bags to fit all my makeup in. And now I need a whole room to fit my makeup in. It's crazy. It's insane. I think I stay uneducated. Patty Brun and Vera, they're like, yeah, no, no, thank you. JJ, I'm doing a series on mental health. Please see my community tab. Yes. Let me share JJ's channel too. Hold on. I could just click on her and it will take me to her channel. Let's hope, because man, sometimes when I share her link, it'd be like, nope, nope, not giving it to you. Right? When you have fingers. So I still use my fingers, but okay, yay, that link worked. It took me to JJ's channel for once. So she's gonna be doing a series, she's gonna be doing interviews and all this good stuff. I think it's gonna be amazing. So I will be there. Please subscribe to her channel, have your notifications on so that you know when she goes live and she's doing these interviews. It's very important. She's going to be doing interviews with different aspects, different people that are dealing with different things that are all important and much needed on this platform. So, in my last live, I had spoken about Jason being in federal prison. Hi, William. Salute. How are you? Sorry. I wasn't allowed to have or wear makeup until I left my ex-husband over 5 years ago. Now I have an insured collection. That's amazing. Sunshine State of Mind, I would love to see your collection. I can only imagine. And that makes me sad too. I'm glad that now you're allowed to wear makeup and you love it. You know what I mean? I'm hot, guys. I need something to fan myself. Sorry. I'm gonna use this. When BX when BX came on and I interviewed him, I used this. I was making a joke, guys. Don't. This is not real. This is not like me fangirling. I was a joke. Before somebody runs with it and says I'm stalking him, I'm not. That was a joke. Anyway, okay. Um. So he's in federal jail. He had to go finish his time. He was on federal probation, and sometimes when you get out of jail, you're put on probation or parole, and so he has to finish out. I know, JJ. Yes, I'm going to do his makeup. I'm going to do William's makeup. He's going to model a robe for Just Jules. I'm going to do his makeup. We just need somebody to do his hair, and he's set. You blame Jeffree Star. Yeah, you a big Jeffree Star fan. That's true. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's crazy. Because they will be like, oh my gosh, she's, yeah. I know. Please don't be sad. I stood up and got out. I'm blessed and loved beyond belief now. And I'm so happy for you. I'm genuinely happy for you and so glad that you're safe, that you're happy. That is a blessing. And so glad to have you here. So that makes me very happy for you, Mama. Girl, I know, Patty. I know. Okay, okay. All right, pettiness over. Okay. So sometimes when you get arrested and then they give you a certain amount of time, like you're sentenced to a certain amount of time. You'll get out on good behavior, you'll get paroled or whatever, right? You'll get let out, but you still have to be monitored. In this case, I guess his stipulations were a certain amount of time and then you're still on probation when you get out for a certain set amount of time until you finish that. And if you go against whatever rules or whatever they have you do, then you will be violated and you will have to finish whatever time you have on paper, right? Because on paper you have a certain amount of time. Then they can decide if you're going back in and you have to finish that time inside. So when he comes out, he has to do 8 months. When he comes out, he will no longer be on probation. He'll be able to do whatever he wants, which to me isn't a good thing. I mean, it's a good thing for him, but it may not be a good thing for Jessica Kent because he doesn't seem to want to get clean or able to. Um, and I think that she's not really thinking in realistic terms. I think she's thinking that when he comes out, they're going to live happily ever after. And I wish him the best. Honestly, I hope for the best. Maybe these 8 months he'll clean up his act, hopefully. But the reality of the situation is, even on federal probation, he wasn't trying to comply. So maybe these 8 months she'll realize that she's worthy of so much more and that her daughters deserve to be around people that are safe, but and I'm not mom shaming. I have to keep saying that because, people, me giving my opinion from experience is mom shaming and it isn't. Um, I know that moms do the best they can, but when you're willingly having dangerous activity around your kids and you're letting people on the internet see it, I think that I have a right to an opinion. Um, and I don't think it's mom shaming because I'm not mocking her, I'm not being disrespectful, but it is the truth. She seems to be putting this man ahead of herself and ahead of her children and their well-being. So there were some comments because she did disable her comments, and there were quite a few comments that I was able to get before she turned her comments off that I thought were important. So I'm going to read them. I didn't want to show them because with my computer acting up, I didn't have time to put them and redact the names. And I don't want to put any subscribers, out there because of course I didn't have their consent. Um, but there was one that she actually had replied to, and one comment said, having things put out on YouTube or what people think should be the last thing on his mind right now. Wait, having things put on YouTube or what people think should be the last thing on his mind right now. She's talking about Jason because Jessica Kent says that he wanted her to come and talk about this before other people did, even though I don't know how people could have known he was in jail unless she leaked it. You know what I mean? Like, things that people looked up were things that she put out there and then people started looking into it. Right, wrong, or indifferent, it all stemmed from things that she shared. So had she not shared that he was arrested, I don't know how anybody else could have found out. But then again, who knows, right? Maybe they could have, I don't know. So anyway, having things put out on YouTube or what people think should be the last thing on his mind right now. You're doing him a huge disservice by continuing to put information out. He needs to be worried about getting out, staying sober, maybe changing friends, since it sounds like that is the part he struggles the most with, in his recovery journey. Jessica Kent commented, 1 minute in, I mentioned that he wanted me to tell everyone that he was arrested. She understood that. She understood that. She didn't say that you were lying about that, but she's saying maybe this should not have been a priority for him. Maybe sitting back and thinking about where his life turned out, how this happened, all these other things should have been his priority. And I think that that's what she was saying. But of course, Jessica Kent went on the defensive that he told me. She didn't say that he didn't. Then there's another one that says, you seem like you've lost hope or lost your passion, or I don't know, something like that. Hope you know you still got lots of people who love you regardless of all the drama the past year. I'm rooting for you, Jess. And then someone else says, what a bloody mess. How can you still deal with people with so many legal problems? The guy clearly fled and you didn't expect him to get locked up again? Stop making excuses for all these messed up people. Why do you continuously have dangerous people around your home and your kids? I'm beginning to think you love the drama. You knew he had to turn himself in, yet you used him for moving services. The feds, 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 always blaming them for you and your friend's behavioral problems. I hope your ex-husband doesn't use this against you. Stop trying to save these men. Hi, Elizabeth Gregory. You're not late. I just started. I just read two comments from people that left respectful comments in her comment section in her last video about Jason's arrest before she disabled her comments. The next one says, if you surround yourself with these type of people and you keep screaming from the mountains that you won't abandon your family, that shows your children are not your priority. No effing way would I ever allow active addiction people, she meant people in active addiction, around my kids, whether he comes in your house loaded or not. You'll never recover that way, and your children will never be in the right, safe environment that way. Somebody else says, Jess, your girls are so much better off without people like this in your life. You are so much better off without people like this in your life. Boyfriend or not, this is not a safe environment to raise your kids in. Choose your girls over your man. Choose yourself over your man. Whew. Someone else said, see, once you find yourself involved with fugitives, you know you're not making the right decision, especially with kids. Sorry, my son is calling me. 1 second. Sorry, guys. That was my young son telling me to put his food in the Tupperware because my other sons get home from work and they won't leave him any food. So sorry about that. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm gonna read that again. This comment says, see, once you find yourself involved with fugitives, you know you're not making the right decisions, especially with kids. And then another one says, druggy friends, cops with guns and warrants. What a great atmosphere to raise your kids in. Another one says, absolutely irresponsible to have him around your kids and house and yourself. Be a better parent and role model. Your kids could get severely injured or worse. There's a few more. Yeah, there's quite a few more. Damn. There's quite a few more. Sorry, guys. Boys and food. I'm telling you, my sons do not play when it comes to food. He's making sure, like, Mom, put my food away. All right, sorry. Let me go back to where I was because then I'll forget a comment. Okay. This one says, this one's kind of long. It says, if your priority really are children's safety, if her priorities really are her children's safety at this point, I want to believe so, but I'm worried. Here's a summary of the people she's had around her children in the past few months. Her abusive, coked up ex, a woman detoxing at her house, a fugitive friend high on unspecified drugs, and a felon who was charged with child A. And to top it all off, throughout those months, she relapsed on alcohol multiple times and even took non prescription Adderall at some point. I'm going to say allegedly, okay? I just hope she gets her shit together and starts surrounding herself with better people for the sake of her children. Somebody else says addicts only have three choices: either get cleaned up, locked up, or covered up. I am not only powerless over my addiction, I am powerless over people, places, and things as well. Hang in there. You've come too far now. Hardest part of recovery is accepting life on life's terms, and I hate to admit it, some days are just crap. But if I ever had a bad day, how would I know when I was having a good day? And that's very true. Her life has become unmanageable, period. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Excuse me. Somebody else said, your children are watching you, listening to your phone conversations, and reading your body language. Respectfully, please don't have a fleeing fugitive at your house or around your girls. Children deserve sober and responsible role models to mimic. If you lay with dogs, you get fleas. And this has 114 likes. And these comments weren't up for too long after she posted it, after she posted her video. So this one says, stop allowing people like him around your children. This one's this one says he blatantly disrespected you and your boundaries by not only coming to your house while the cops were looking for him, but making multiple trips to and from the storage unit and your home. That could have been so much worse. I agree. He can love and want to protect you, sure, but he could have put you and your family in danger. He could have put you in legal trouble for a multitude of things. Protect your peace from things both inside and outside of your house. Wait, I say this as a man that drinks. I could never invite any woman in my life that was in recovery. And that's your boundary. And I have to respect that because you know what it looks like to have an addiction and you know the battle that you deal with. And you would never want to invite that in. And I get that and I respect that. And I respect that, you know? And my life was just like that in active addiction. So was mine. So was mine. So was mine. And that's why I speak from a place of experience, not trying to be judgmental, not trying to be harsh, but you see it and sometimes you want to shake people and you can't, right? You can't convince people. But the excuses and the blame that she lays at everybody else's feet, it's the cops, it's the feds, it's he ran from the police, just like when I ran from the police for 3 years. I'm going to be mad at the judge for signing a warrant to come and arrest my ass. I'm going to be mad for the cops that came and looked for me and messed up my house because they were pissed off. No, it was me. I did those things. Hey, Miss Mickey, how are you? Love you, girl. Yes, great job at changing her life. Exactly. I watched the video 2 hours after it was posted and the comments were already gone. I'm telling you, I got the comments quickly after she posted it, and then the comments were gone. And these are so many, and they were all respectful, in my opinion. They were honest, but they were respectful. Nobody was calling her stupid. Nobody was calling her out her name, but they were giving her the harsh reality of her situation, which I think is fair, you know? And she couldn't even take that. She couldn't. Hey, Just Jules, my queen bee, how are you? Thank you. Thank you so much, sweetie. Yeah, I love my Miss Mickey. Uh-oh, don't start acting up, phone. I mean, laptop, sorry. Yeah, my laptop gonna start acting up. Okay, I can't even click. Just when I said don't you start, my laptop starts. Oh my God, this laptop is so disrespectful. All right, let me get through these comments so that if you want to start acting disrespectful. Okay, all right. So this one says, I want you to win. I'm rooting for you, girl, but you make it tough. Please protect your children. You're all they have. And they will lose so much respect for you if you're being a hypocrite. Yikes. This one says, I haven't checked in on this channel in a while, and I'm shocked to find you still dealing with this fool. You and your kids come first. I know you love him. I know you want to support him in what he is going through. But that all should be done from a distance, like an absolutely no contact distance. I hope he gets himself sorted again, and that this gives you the distance you need from him to deal with your own stuff. And these are all comments I just thought, oh my God, my Wi-Fi, man. I just hopefully probably frozen, and I'm always frozen at the worst times. Hey, Stacy Avocado, frozen. I know, I'm frozen. Am I frozen still? This is so disrespectful. This Wi-Fi, it was going so good. It was going so good. It was going so good until, of course. Yeah, no, none is worth it. Okay, so I think I'm good now. This is why I'm not going to stay on long. My son told me he was going to clean out my laptop, but they had to work today, so they weren't able to try to fix it somehow. Because I don't know, my phone works fine, but it's something because my TV acts up too. Like my TV kept saying it was disconnected from the Wi-Fi. So I don't know if it's just the Wi-Fi or if it's certain devices. My TV was pissing me off last night. It kept kicking me out of Hulu. It kept kicking me out of everything. It just kept saying the Wi-Fi was disconnected. It was so. My words don't. My words don't match with my lips. They don't match. Oh my God! I hate when that happens. That's so annoying. When I'm talking and my words don't align with my lips, that's so fucking annoying. So sorry, guys. Sorry. Sorry. Okay. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I know, disrespectful. Cartoon mouth. Disrespectful. Sorry. It's so annoying. I might as well embrace it and just start talking like this all the time. If I talk like this all the time, then you guys won't notice when it's acting up. You won't be able to tell the difference. Sorry. Ooh, you dirty rat. Sorry. Sorry, guys. You have to embrace it. This Wi-Fi is disrespect. But that was the thing. I saw so many comments supporting her, but being honest with her and telling her how severe they think the situation has gotten and how much more she deserves, how much more her kids deserve. And I can speak from the place of having been on the run for a long time. Yes, like those old movies where they would translate, and of course they're speaking English, so the words don't align with their mouths. You know what I mean? Because they're not speaking English; they're actually speaking another language. So I love you too, JJ. And I just, got to deal with it. I hate that. Yo, it happens so much that I'm actually used to talking like that. Hey, you know what will happen? My jaw. It'll help my fortunes. Because it's like exercise. So instead of doing all of this shit, you just got to do this. And that shit will tighten up my jaw. Sorry, okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop, guys. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Sorry, I'm gonna stop. Okay, but stop it. Stop it. Gotta be serious. Gotta be serious. Gotta be serious, guys. Sorry, but like seriously. Sorry. 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 I was just thinking of the Ninja Turtles. Michelangelo, he does that. Ooh, you dirty rat. You killed my brother. I can't. I hate this fucking Wi-Fi so much, man. I hate this Wi-Fi. Gosh, dang it. I hate this Wi-Fi. I don't even know. Sure. Hey, Jay Tucker, how are you? No way. All right, hold on. La la la. All right, this is just for JJ. So anybody else that clicks it and getting up here. How are you, Jay Tucker? Okay, yeah, this shit was acting crazy. This Wi-Fi disrespectful. Keep getting stuck, man. I don't understand why it does that. But as I was saying, from somebody who did go on the run for 3 years and it still caught up with me. I still had to do my time. And then I feel like I got caught at a time where I was doing better. Thank you. I'm good, but you know what? I can laugh at my imperfections or like things that I think, like, my broad shoulders and shit. I don't care, right? I really don't. Like, you know what I mean? I'm good with that. If this was a dating site, then maybe I wouldn't show my shoulders. I would try to camouflage them. I'm not listen. But thank you, Patty. I love you. Um, but what because I went on the run, chilling. Oh, okay, I'm glad. I'm glad that you're good. Um, but because I went on the run, 3 years later, I got caught when I was clean. I was working. I was doing my thing, and it still caught up with me. And I had just had my fourth son, um, and I had to leave him because of my stupid choices 3 years before. JJ, oh, hey
Hey,
JJ,
Mama. You
hi.
hear me?
Yeah, how are you?
Oh, good, 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 good. I'm so excited that you can hear me because I was
Yes.
not sure. I was trying to get on before, but it wasn't working. So,
Oh, it's probably my Wi-Fi.
no, I kept like trying to get on and kept booting me or whatever. But I just wanted to say, I mean, it's a little bit different from what
Mhm.
you have been talking about on this stream, but you know, I know that you've been watching some things too. Um, the typical streams that both of us go in. And I
Right.
just wanted to say that, this upcoming series that I'm going to be doing, I hope, I pray that some people watch it and want to talk about what they go through too. And,
Right.
you and I have talked about like bouncing around, you know, um, mental health issues. And I just wanted to, if anybody at all is struggling and wanted to talk about what they're going through, or, you know, even if it's a family member and they're going through a tough time dealing with a family member
Right.
that is, has severe mental illness, we want to hear about that too.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're going through that, that's a series I'm about to do. I don't know if everybody has seen my community tab, but if not, please go look at it and just think about it because it's so important. It's something I want to do to help people. It's
Yeah.
not about drama,
Right.
not at all about drama.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping because my heart of hearts, I can sit here and I can argue with people all day long, but
Yeah.
I would so much rather help people than argue. So I'm just hoping that some people, they come through. It's going to be me to begin with to talk about what I deal with as an OCD ADHD person. I
Right.
think that it's not what a lot of people think it is.
Right.
So I'm excited I really am. I'm excited to discuss actually what it is
Yes,
and
Patty.
how it affects me. And, it's not what most people think, like, oh, you just want your house cleaned. Well, no, it's not that easy. It's not
Right.
that
It's not.
simple.
It's not that simple.
It
Right.
it really isn't. And
Right.
I want to explain, what something like if there's something on the floor, I want to explain what it means to me and how
Yes.
difficult it is. And there are going to be some people, a few people, that I already have, and I'm hoping that we get some more. And that's why I wanted you to drop the link, because anybody listening now, if you deal with any sort of mental illness and you want to talk about it, you want to talk about how it inhibits you, or what you do to overcome it, whether it's counseling or medication, I want to hear about it. I want to hear about it. I want to hear what your life is like day to day, because I think that a lot of us, I'm not a doctor. You're not a doctor, Sin,
No.
like neither one of us. But I want to talk about, eh, these mental illness, when they're diagnosed, the medications, what they do to overcome it,
Right.
how social media affects it, you
Yes.
know. So
And
that's
Patty,
all.
yes, she would love to hear about your daughter that deals with schizophrenia. I think that's
I would
important.
love that. I would love it. Love it.
Yeah. And
Love
Jay,
it. Hello, Cindy. Hello, Sin.
sorry guys.
Hello.
Sorry. Yes, can you hear me now? Sorry, it was my Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I hear you.
It was my Wi-Fi. It
Yes.
was my Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi, I don't know, guys. I'm
Okay.
gonna get it
Cool.
fixed. I know I was frozen, Vera. I'm sorry about that. But JJ,
But
so we dropped her link. I'm gonna drop her link again. She will be doing a whole series.
I will be.
Yes,
Yes.
and I think it's great for anybody who wants to share any aspects of their lives or somebody in their lives that have dealt with it and stuff. I think that that's amazing and important. So,
Miss Mickey. Miss Mickey, please DM me on IG, because I would love to hear about that. I'm OCD ADHD. And it's not OCD like, the typical, oh, I'm OCD. I need my house clean. No, it's not like that
yeah,
whatsoever. Real OCD, it's not like that. It isn't. It's compulsive. It's, your brain won't rest unless you have scrubbed your entire house top to bottom, you
right,
know, every single day. It's absurd. There's a lot that goes on that people don't understand. And I think it's important. I think it's important just because when I hear of somebody, like I just saw, Miss Mickey saying that her father had OCD. And I want to hear about it because I have OCD. And, people want to hear about other people that go through and struggle with the same things. And so that's why I want to do this series. I think it's important. I'm not a doctor, and I can say I'm interviewing people, but no, I'm just having conversations,
yeah,
with
yeah,
people that I really enjoy and love. And you know, I'm going to be one of them. My daughter's going to be one of them. There
yeah,
are going to be several people that, y'all may know, and some that y'all may not know.
right,
So, and it's all different. My
yeah,
daughter doesn't suffer with what I go through, thank God.
right,
But, she had to deal with some very different things, and we're going to talk about that kind of
Yeah,
stuff. So
yes. And I
I'm
think it's
hoping
very
that
important. Yeah.
I do. I think it's important. We
Yeah.
can get up here and we can be angry at people and we can be mad. We can fight with people and beef, whatever. But
I'm done with that.
yeah, right? Like it gets old.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
like,
done. I'm done with that. Honestly, I am. I'm done
at
fighting
what
with people.
point?
I'm done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. What point does it stop? Somebody's got to say no more.
I'm
Somebody
saying
has
no
to.
more. I'm saying no more in members only. I'm saying no more everywhere. And anything that I've ever said in members only, I stand on it. I felt that way at one point, and I stand on it. And I will be. I still do have a Patreon, and I will be activating my Patreon. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to lower it to like the lowest amount I can. Um, and I'm going to do members content on Patreon. And it's not because I'm hiding anything, it's because I want to share about my family. I want to share about my personal life,
Yeah.
and I don't want it on YouTube and on
Right.
Patreon.
And here I mean, with my daughter and what she went through, and it's quite I think it's important, because she was a senior in high school in 2020, and just losing everything that she did, there everything was canceled, from prom, her graduation, all of it, and we're talking about a straight A student, somebody
Yeah,
who was entirely looking forward to every single thing
yeah,
that seniors get to do,
yeah.
that rite of passage,
Hmm.
while she lost four very, very close friends.
Yeah,
Four. One after another,
right.
in very tragic
Are
accidents.
you okay?
Yes, 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 yes. I'm okay. Hang on.
Yeah, 2020 did wreck a lot of kids. And like I was saying, I'm
Yeah.
going to be doing a lot of more stuff on my Patreon. I'm not afraid of people, but I want my people that share in my members only or in my Patreon to feel comfortable, to be able to talk openly. And I'm not into, infiltrating or some, I don't know what people think. It doesn't matter to me. Um, members only isn't private. I know that. You, I'll be able to share more. Hello, guys. Can you hear me? This is ridiculous. This Sorry, JJ, I lost you. I don't. Can you guys see me again? I'm sorry, guys. My laptop just decided to be disrespectful. I have to hold on. I'm just gonna try to see my chat. Okay, yes, okay. Sorry about that. I'm sorry about that, JJ. I don't. This is just crazy. My Wi-Fi just keeps doing this. Um. Okay, yeah, we're back. Yes. So anyone that suffers from a mental illness or anything that you want to share, anything that you feel is debilitating, please contact JJ. Like she said, she's doing a series, and she will have people on her channel, on her panel, um, each time to share their experiences, their stories, whatever it is they want to share with her. And I think it's important, and I think it'll be awesome. And so I look forward to that. Um, Again, guys, I don't know. I think Vera said it. I'm going to have my sons update our routers. I think that may do it because I remember in Brooklyn, I had to update my router too because it kept having connectivity problems. And when we updated the router, it did fix the Wi-Fi issues. So tomorrow I'm going to tell my sons, before you leave to work, yeah, I need to fix this router because it's annoying. And I don't want to keep having these problems. I like to go live on my laptop. It makes it easier for me. If I do it from my phone, it's just, I mean, I used to go live on my phone. That was all I had before, but I really am used to my laptop. It's bigger. It's just better. So, and my mic isn't attached to this. It's just the sound sucks. So I'm sorry about that. I'm not sure people who want to hear about my issues. I think so. I think it's a way for people to relate and know that they're not alone. And Bexina, hi, sweetie. How are you? She said, I have OCD, and when I lived with a chaotic M addict, it really made me spiral and disassociate. And I could imagine. I don't know what having OCD is like, and I know that there is a lot of rituals, and it's not something that people want to do. You know how people think, oh my God, it just means you. Like, I have a family member that suffers from OCD, and one of her rituals is hand cleaning, and she cleans her hands all the time. She has to put her forks and her spoon in the freezer because of the germs. She keeps her spoon and her fork in the freezer, and right before she uses a cup, she'll put her cup in the freezer. She thinks it kills the germs and all this stuff. It's rituals, and she can't help it. She can't control it, and it's debilitating. So I think these are important things so that people can understand OCD is not something that people throw around. Like when they want to be clean or their house has to be particular, they say, "Oh, I have OCD." It's a real diagnosis, and it's debilitating for people. So I think it's important. William says, my daughter was a young mom. 3 years ago, she lost her mom. She holds it together because of her 3 kids. And I think that's so commendable. And I understand losing your mom. I lost my mom 3 years ago, and it's hard. And it's really hard, so Missy said, how does she get in touch with you? Okay, IG or Twitter. JJ, you need to make an email for your channel. That way people can email you. So I think you should definitely make an email for your channel, and we can put it. Where's Dante? I didn't see Dante. Hi, Dante. How are you, sweetie? Yes, you never know who it might help. I agree. Well, you should definitely share it. You never know, and it definitely does help. But I can make an IG. Okay. And you know what, Missy? JJ needs to get on making an email. But yeah, if you can make an IG, she's on IG. And it's not always about being clean. For some, it's the opposite of being clean, right? And it looks different to different kinds of people. Sometimes it's overwhelming for people. Sometimes it may be people collecting like stacks of newspapers, and it's different for everyone. And a lot of people think they associate it with one thing and think that that's what it is, and it isn't. So again, JJ will be doing this series. I think it's important on her channel I've come here and I've fought with people and gone back and forth with people, and I've said a lot of stuff that I wish I hadn't said, um, and entertained a lot of stuff I wish I hadn't entertained. Um, and everything is still on my channel. Everything is still on my channel. Um, yes, thank you, Dante. I appreciate that. Um, and even though some of it I definitely regret, it's still on my channel. Because I'm not hiding. And I always say the internet is forever, and I know this. Um, so, like I was saying earlier, I still have like 6 members on my Patreon. I'm gonna lower it. I'm not gonna lower it too much because then everybody wants to join for this weird fascination to see what I'm saying. I don't understand why people have the fascination. Um, I would love to. I would love to be a part of it. There's actually I would like to talk about my mom's story. My mom suffered from mental illness, and my mom was institutionalized, and I would definitely like to talk about that. So I would love to talk about that. Thank you, Mikey. So I would definitely excuse me, love to, be a part of that series and talk about my mom because my mom was institutionalized for a year. Um, had a nervous breakdown and all this stuff. So I would definitely like that. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. You're making an IG right now. Okay. This is her IG. I hope you got it. J J underscore 2 underscore the underscore J79. So it's right there. But I'm not gonna go through all of it. Okay, yeah, yeah. So she'll be doing a series on her channel. Very soon her series is starting. I think this week her series is starting. And I think it's gonna be important. She's gonna have people on and have different conversations, different things they're going through. And I think it's important because we've come and we've um talked our crap and all of this stuff, and I think it's time now to veer into important things, to do what I meant to always do on my channel, which was to talk about my experience, talk about my past, talk about things that I've learned from it. And I've said for a while that I wanted to steer away from all the drama and all the bull crap. And it's been hard doing that because sometimes you get sucked right back into it. I've been in chats and contributed to effery. I'm trying to chill with the cursing too, guys. Um, because I think to be taken seriously, every other word shouldn't be F word. I love that word, but I'm trying. I'm just trying to stop cursing so much. So, I've partaken in it. I have, and I could say, well, this person pushed me to it. I was just responding. All of that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm responsible for myself. I'm responsible for how I've let it affect me. I'm responsible for how I've reacted to it. I could have ignored it. I should have ignored it. It doesn't make me weak. It doesn't make me less of a person. It doesn't make me a coward to ignore it and move on. It doesn't. And people can say what they want. What people say about me is none of my business. And I mean that. So, oh, thank you. Yeah, I love me some Code. That is my dude. It's like you're constantly fighting a vacuum of some sort, drama trying to suck you back in, and it does. And it does try to suck you back in. Yeah, it's been really hard. Um but I'm dedicated to keep my word because I hate breaking my word, and I have broken it. Um, and that's why in my last members only, there was no drama in there. I didn't use it to take digs at anybody indirectly. In the past, I've talked my crap. Yes, I've talked my crap. I'm still gonna curse too, Bliss. I'm still gonna curse, but try not to curse so much. Um, and I don't expect to be a big YouTuber. That's not a thing, guys. That's not a thing. But I want my platform to just be something that when my sons watch, they're proud of. You know, my sons support me no matter what, but my sons are affected. My sons are affected as well. And they hate the things that are said about me, and it bothers them. They're my sons. And so me not contributing it to it will alleviate that for them, because then they won't feel the need to watch it or any of that. And hopefully it'll stop. And if it doesn't stop, then at least I know I'm not contributing to it. And that, so I'm standing on that. I'm standing firm on that. I'm standing firm on that. I've never enjoyed it. Yeah, right. It's hard. We all contributed. I'm absolutely there for a content stream that holds something so near to my life. And I can't wait for that either, Miss Mickey. And I think that your dad's story would be great. That's how we honor our families that aren't here. We keep their legacy alive by telling their stories. They live on through us. And let their experience and things that they've gone through help someone else. And that is part of their legacy too, right? Your dad's story, if you can share it and somebody else can gain some insight or relate to it, that is part of your dad's legacy, part of my mother's legacy, that my mom suffered from mental illness and it shaped her life and made so many of her decisions for her. And if somebody can relate to that and know that they're not alone, that's, you know. My husband says, stop saying that's not a thing. That is hilarious. I say it all the time too. I say it all the time. I can't help it. All the time. Anytime I'm talking, I'm like, that's not a thing. I even say that to my sons too. And they're like, Mom, what the hell? It's certain things like that get stuck on you, right? Yeah, no. Certain things like that get stuck on us. Like other people's sayings get stuck on us too. And that's a wonderful thing for me. You know, I love it. Because then I take you guys with me every day, you know. Experience, strength, and hope. Exactly. And that doesn't mean that I'm going to change who I am. Like, I still, you know, am the same person. And I've always been that person. But when I started my channel, I had a different perspective of YouTube, of the communities. And I wanted all the fighting to stop. And then somewhere along the way, I lost sight of that. And I became part of that fight. And I don't enjoy it. But it's not a thing. I love it, right? It's valid. That is not a thing. Like, for real. Like, shit. You know what I mean? I keep the creeps from chats. I let the ladies deal with their own stuff. I appreciate women letting me chill. Listen, it's not a women versus men thing. It's not letting you chill here. We welcome men. This is not a segregated community. I don't understand why people think that. I understand what you're saying. There is a community that is predominantly men. And then there's communities that are predominantly women. But here it's all love. It's all love. And I understand that you don't get involved in women issues. Like, you don't fight with women and all of that. And I think that is an honorable thing. But William, you part of the family. Hi, Forever Young. Thank you so much. So I just really wanted to say that I will be working on getting my Patreon back. Like I said, I still have a few members there. I'm going to start doing some lives there, posting family things there, family updates, my health updates. Again, I know that that's not private either, but it's better. And listen, people, you know, can see my members only content. If it's shared publicly, I'm striking wherever you share it. So just letting people know that. It's behind the paywall for a reason. If it's shared publicly anywhere, I'm going to strike it. And that's my right. So. Has gotten blocked 10 times since he was no. I know he did. She's like, oh no, he's a mod for them bitches. Block. I said, not today, Satan. The other day, and Hubs really liked that one. I also said disrespectful when I tripped over the carpet. That is funny. Disrespectful. You have to say it like that too. I have some of the best people willing to talk about their darkest moments to the brightest. I think that's amazing, JJ. When I first met you, Cindy, you wanted to heal the community. It's one of the reasons I love you. Thank you, Patty. I really did. And maybe that's naive of me. I really did, genuinely. Um, and I thought I could, and then you just get engulfed in it. You get, it just like sticks to you. You know, the negativity and all that rah-rah stuff just it just suffocates you. It suffocates you. Thornblades is now a moon blinker. No way. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. But you know what? I always, with that one, I always knew. There was always like little digs and always that should have known better, you know? IG suspended my account even though I just made it. What the hell? What, Missy? What? It's not funny, but what? They suspended your account even though you just made it. That's crazy. Anywhere they hate you, of course. That happens, Jules. Trust me, that happens. You know, and I'm not gonna say that I haven't been guilty of that. Going to chats where they're talking about people I don't like, that's definitely been a thing. Um, I'm trying not to do that anymore because I see how that contributes to the problem. It definitely does. You know what I mean? Now, if it's a chat that I frequent and they happen to be talking about somebody I don't like, then that's different. But if I'm only going to chats or I'm there mainly when they're talking about people I don't like, I get it. Like I support Just Jules. I'm there, you know, anytime I can be. Ann and Maria. I watch Brooke and I watch them no matter what they talk about. But there were chats that I joined just because they were talking about people that I didn't like, you know. It says they suspended it on 8/27, which is tomorrow. What the hell? That's weird. That's weird. That's weird. Is tomorrow the 27th? I don't even know. I can't even look. My phone. I'm on my phone over there. What is today? I'm Confucius. I am Confucius. Sorry. Shit. I am Confucius. Yeah, I do too. I really enjoy Anna Maria. I really do. Um, and I just think it's. I know I started with Jessica Kent, guys, and but I think I've spoken about that. You know, I went to jail. I understand. I just wanted to read the comments, but um, I don't know, guys. I just really I'm trying to do something different. I'm trying to go back to what I intended on doing here. And I know there's gonna be people that are gonna be like bullshit. Da, 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 da. One thing I'm not is a liar. I'm not a pick me girl either. If I was a pick me girl, I could have not had any problems here on YouTube. I wouldn't have had any issues on YouTube if I was a pick me girl. I'm not a pick me girl. Um, Sometimes I stand on things that I think are right, and sometimes I find out later that was the wrong decision, selfie. And there's nothing you can do about it, you know? Love you, Bliss Chris. I'm gonna burn some sage for William. That's funny. But anyway, I don't know. Going forward from here, I'll just keep it pushing. I will notify you guys when my Patreon is up and running. Um, and we'll do that. And but I want to read what their terms of service are and make sure that, because if I share about my family, about personal stuff, I want that to be a more private thing, you know? So I think I will be moving that over to Patreon, but we'll see. We've all been there with thinking people are okay when they aren't, right? We've all been there. We've all supported people and then realized, oh crap, you know? Thank you, Miss Mickey. I love you. I do. I'm trying, guys. I do. I stand on what I say. Like, I've never deleted anything. I know that members only is not private. Like, I stand on everything I've said in those members only on God. On God. I never talked about any of my friends in members only. Like, that's not a thing. I don't talk about people I fuck with. I've talked about situations that I had with people. I've talked about it. And I felt like I was giving them more respect by talking about it in members only, where I'm not talking about it publicly, where they're not other people are not being influenced by my opinion. It's mainly people that choose to be in my membership. Unless you were gifted a membership, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. You know, you can turn it off. You can turn off the option to be gifted a membership to my channel if you dislike me. That's your decision. You know what I mean? But people are mainly there because they want to be there because they support me. So I'm going to talk about situations, and I try to do it with more respect, giving them more privacy. But I haven't even done that. When I said I was done, I was done. My last members only was no bull crap because I'm not a liar. Because I'm not a liar. So it's all good. I don't know. I asked Miss Gotti. I don't know if it is private. If what's private? What the hell? What the hell? I think I have it figured out now, JJ, and sent you okay, so she sent you. Yes, she sent you. Sorry, I can't even talk. Definitely, and it's rough when you realize you supported the wrong person. Yes, or wrong people. And there's people that feel like they made a mistake when they supported me, and that is fine, and that is okay, and that is their prerogative, and they can be gone. You know? Members only is so fun. It is fun. And I enjoy members only. I will continue to do my members only. I will continue to do my members only. I enjoy my members only, and I appreciate my members, you know. But I had a Patreon and I slacked on it because I came, you know, started doing YouTube. But I think my Patreon will be just for more personal things that I still don't share in members only because I know it's not private. It's behind the paywall for a reason. But people choose to act unkindly and then moan when they get talked about. I know, and say horrible things, but act like we're the monsters. We're the monsters, but they say horrendous shit. But it's okay because, again, I can't control that, right? I could control my part in it, and my part is removing myself completely. I'm out of it. I'm not watching it. I don't want to be sent anything, and that's it. And it's good. It's good because ignorance is bliss for me. It is. So I'm going back to that, guys. I didn't talk crap on anybody here. I'm not going to anymore. There are so many. I have so many more people that I love and support and enjoy on this platform than people that I don't like, that I dislike. So the good outweighs the bad by so much that it's still so worth it being on this platform. And I'm privileged to have people that still support me. To all my new subscribers, I appreciate you guys so much. You didn't even have to subscribe. I appreciate it, you know? I got those NEMS videos in my head. Don't you ever disrespect me not being a part of the members only, you heard? For real. For real. For real. Don't you be doing that. I love my members. I love my Jesus Christ, JJ. Jesus Christ. I can't. Listen, I appreciate people that, you know, whatever. Watch all you want. Watch all you want. That's fine. I don't know what people think. There's no gotcha moment. I'm not hiding anything there. Like, I know it's not private. Like, ¿qué cojones? If I want to keep something private, I will talk privately. What the hell? What the hell? I don't know. I'm going to start really using a block button so that I don't have to see people in chats. I think it's just therapeutic. Since I'm going with this thing, just ignoring it 100%, I think I need to start blocking mother effers. So that could help with my venture of ignoring it completely. That may help me. But so tomorrow, Sunday, guys, I don't know. Because I don't know about this back-to-back stuff. But I do got to get back in the hang of doing lives. Like, I just be lazy. But I usually do my Sunday chats, even if I got to do a members only. I haven't done one in a minute. So I will be doing the members only. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. I feel bad when I do a members only because then I feel like my subscribers, you know, whatever. I'll decide. Tomorrow I'll do something, either a members only or something, to talk to you guys and stuff. But I appreciate you guys being here. Wanted to share with y'all that what I've been doing all day, in case you're as dry and hot as we are in the Mississippi. How hot is it? It's been raining here, so it's been muggy and wet. Today it was raining this morning. It stopped, and then it just became like 1,000 degrees. Yesterday it was 71 degrees. I was like, yes. It was so cool. Now it's like 100 degrees. It's like, oh my God, dying. But yeah. So I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. I know this live was all over the place because my Wi-Fi is all over the place. My Wi-Fi is all over the place. I got to figure it out. Vera gave me a great idea. I'm going to ask my sons to update the router or reset the router or do something with the router. I'm not good with any of that. And hopefully, okay, Vera, I will. And hopefully it will work and it will fix my Wi-Fi problem because it's annoying. I'll take the dry heat over this wet. I know I hate it. I hate the rain and sticky. I hate it. I would like the dry heat. Listen, I just can't wait till fall. 70-degree weather. That's Lord of mercy. I went up to the fire station and got a couple of them to take me around neighborhoods and hook up the water hose to the plants in the entrances that were looking sad. That is awesome, Forever Young. That's so smart to do that. Bendito, right? Because if you're hot and dry, those plants will probably like... That's my interpretation of a plant needing water. Jesus Christ. I need help. I know I need help, all right? I know I need help. Have a good night, y'all. Was putting a new area rug down listening. Oh my God, that is awesome. Weather here is the worst summer ever, girl. I know. Fall is my favorite, yet it's the shortest season. I know fall and spring. I like spring. I like fall because spring it rains a lot. Fall, I like it. The leaves fall down. It's sweater weather. Doesn't rain too much. I like spring, the flowers bloom, but it rains a lot. So, no. I picked me the 2 hottest men too. Bonus. What? You had eye candy? Take you all around and water the plants? Lovely. Lovely. Yes, have a good evening. Thank you all for being here, right? I'm telling you, I got issues. But it's okay. I love you guys. Thank you all for being here tonight. I appreciate you guys. It was good to talk to you guys. Laugh, be silly, joke. We need more streams like this, and hopefully this will be what my streams really are. They'll go back to just being silly and let people clip me being silly. I rather that than people clip me being angry. You know what I mean? This is me 95% of the time. So I'd rather they see me like this than mad all the time. That's not you. I think it's a job requirement for firemen to be hot. What? Yeah, they're hot. They got to put out fires. It goes with the job description. Yes, ma'am. Good night, y'all. Love you. Yes, hope to see you tomorrow. I love you all. Como siempre, te quiero mucho. Y si Dios quiere, nos vemos mañana. God willing, I will see you all tomorrow. Please have a great night. Enjoy your Saturday evening. I am going to sleep. Sleepy time. I love all you guys. Y te quiero mucho. Love you all. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Mwah. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. Good night.